What really happens when props change in React? At senior level, interviewers want you to separate three ideas: props as inputs, rerunning the component function, and actually touching the DOM. Here is the rule that trips people up the most. When a parent re-renders, its children re-render by default, even if their props look identical. React does not automatically deep compare props for every child. It simply invokes the child function again as part of the parent render. Shallow prop comparison only comes in when you wrap the child in React.memo. So what counts as a prop change? For primitives, memo style checks use value semantics via object.is. For objects, arrays, and functions, reference identity matters. A fresh inline object or inline handler on every parent render is a new reference, so the child treats props as changed and re-renders. A re-render just means the function runs again to produce a new description of the UI. React reconciles that output with the previous tree and commits DOM updates only where the result differs. That is why re-render is not the same as DOM update. To avoid unnecessary renders in hot subtrees, use React.memo for pure presentational children when props are stable. When you must pass objects or callbacks, stabilize them with useMemo and useCallback, but only where profiling shows it matters, not everywhere by default. Splitting props helps. Pass only the fields the child needs, for example name equals user.name, instead of user equals user, so fewer reference changes cascade downward. Props flowing down are still the primary, predictable way to update the UI. The myths are wrong on both extremes. Changed props do not guarantee a DOM diff, and memoizing everything is not a free win. For the interview, say it cleanly: when the parent renders, children render by default regardless of prop equality unless you memoize. React updates the DOM only if the reconciled output differs. Use React.memo and stable references when you have measured a real cost. Mental model: props are inputs to your component function. New inputs mean the function runs again, the browser paints only when the return description changes. That is all for today. If this video helped you connect props, re-renders, and DOM updates in React and feel more confident in your next interview, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to be able to explain React like this in an interview, check the link below. A new React deep dive drops every week. See you in the next one. Bye bye.